Yeah. It's St. Patrick's Day.
Got your green on.
Got your green on. Killer in the building. Yo, yo, yo. It's your boy SB High Star. We here on the HTG podcast where anything goes. Who we got in the building?
It's your girl, Killer KJ, checking in.
Yo, 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 it's your boy Cass. Y'all, you already know what time it is.
Gang. We got a side assassins in the building. I deleted it. BM, Dirty Diana. Shout out Gorgeous Red. You did. Highlight. Shout out Olivia.
Shout out. Who else you shout out?
Shout out to Bluez in the building.
Yes.
Okay.
You already know what time it is, man. We got a beautiful special guest in the building. You did. Can you introduce yourself to the people?
It's your girl J Bluez, Babyface Blues, Big Blues, whatever you want to call me.
Okay.
As long as it's a Z and not an S on the end.
Okay. You got Big Blues. Anybody call you Big Blues?
Sometimes they work.
Sometimes they work.
Yeah.
Baby Blues.
Babyface Blues.
Babyface Blues. Okay,
I look younger than what I am.
Okay, beautiful.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? You did. Well, listen.
Black don't crack.
Yeah.
You did. Already, man. You already know. So, look, we got 5 rules on this podcast. You feel me? First rule is to be yourself. Second rule is to have fun. And rule 3, 4, 5 is drink. So, we're going to take a shot for the podcast. Salute. No shot today. You got to keep you focused. You like water, don't you?
I love water.
Okay.
You have to get a young woman.
Alright now, don't start too early now. He like to talk about age. He like to talk about age and stuff like that.
I mean, you can. I don't mind.
Yeah. Well, that's cash out.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
That's cash out. That's Killer KJ. That's the silent assassin. You did. Them the brothers. SB. You did. SB Hot Stone. We here on the HTG podcast where anything goes. So first of all, I just want to give me a brief background. Where you from? What you represent? Things of that nature. Whatever you want to tell me.
Well, I was born in Boston, Massachusetts, but I was raised in Greenville, South Carolina. So Boston made me. South Carolina made me. Dorchester, Massachusetts, to be exact. If you want to look it up, you can look it up, see what's going on out there. Kind of rough. But I've been in South Carolina since 5th grade, so that's why I say Boston made me, Carolina raised me. I can't forget where I'm from, though. A lot of people like say, oh, no, you're from South Carolina. I'm from Boston. I'm a Boston baby.
Double B's.
Yeah.
I'm trying to hear the accent.
You might not hear the accent, but you won't hear no country. You will not. You're going to know exactly what I'm saying.
Oh, so you say like we down here country, you don't really understand what we be saying?
Ooh, some people I just look and laugh and smile. That's it. Yeah.
They're like, oh, all you gotta do is say yeah. I got you. Yeah, you right. You keep saying that, they're like, they ain't really listening. I ain't heard it damn
Just be
thing.
agreeing like a motherfucker.
So you Greenville bound now?
I am.
Did you what high school you went to?
Greenville High School.
Greenville High School, right?
Red Raiders.
This side, baby.
I lived in Malden.
Oh,
I just wanted.
Okay. Alternate address.
I just wanted to go to Greenville. My cousin, who's my only cousin who lives here, went to Greenville, so I wouldn't feel alone. I wanted to go to Greenville.
Okay. So with that being your only cousin, you don't have a lot of family down here, or do you?
Most of them are still in Boston, but as far as like my age, he's the only one. Then all the girls are still in Boston. I have a cousin in Atlanta, but again, not my age. Okay. The ones like that are my age that I used to like go summertime back home to Boston, they all still in Boston.
how often you go back home?
I usually go like twice a year. I haven't been just because of COVID. I didn't go last year. I would love to go this year because I'm missing it like crazy. My dad lives there, so I just been trying to follow the rules, especially with my dad. He doesn't want me to go there. It's really strict there. You have to sign all these papers if you go to Boston, so
Really?
that's the only reason I haven't been yet. It's really strict.
It's cold in Boston.
It is.
You snowing a lot up there?
Yeah.
Ain't Boston where them dudes in the hats did? It's not where the dudes in the hats did.
Yeah, we all wear hats.
I'm saying,
I
like,
wear
the
hats.
big hats. Like, don't them guards be in Boston?
Oh, you talking about like
KKK?
the
No.
military? You talking about like the military?
Yeah, like them guards, like with the.
No, that's in like London.
No, but I thought some of them be in Boston though. I might be wrong.
Maybe they was visiting.
No, I might be wrong.
I think I know what you're talking about.
I'm just asking.
I don't know.
I think they even, I think.
All the hats I see got bees on it.
Yeah, they got bees on it.
All our hats have bees on it.
My
Hey,
bad.
damn.
I was gonna ask you something else about Boston. So you watching a lot of movies? I know watch a whole bunch of movies. So then they had a movie with Ben Affleck. They were robbing all the people. Did you ever see that movie? And they was doing all the bank heists. Did you see that?
Oh,
What was called?
the town.
Yeah, the town.
Oh no, I didn't think I did.
You know about Whitey Bulger?
Nope.
Okay, you gotta look at.
Yeah,
You know about Whitey
I know
Bulger?
about Whitey.
Yeah, Boston. Yeah, Whitey Bulger.
Have you seen Four Brothers? That's based in Boston too, right?
Oh yeah. Have you seen Blue Hill Ave?
Yeah.
Have you seen the one about the bombing?
Yes, I did see that one too. That was
I was trying to get a little Boston here.
The Boston. Shout out to Boston.
Shout
Shout out to South Carolina bound. Won a ring with Boston. Kevin Garnett.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to KG.
So how was your life? Like, what's the difference between Boston living like being down there in Boston and being down here? Like,
It's slower here. I like the hustle and bustle of the city. Like anytime I go home, I would like to take the train, take the bus. I just like that.
big move.
The traffic, not necessarily sitting in traffic, it's just not slow. It's moving. Everybody's doing something. It's kind of like Baby Boy said. Everybody's sitting around hustling, making some money, and some people, are just standing still, being broke. Not at home. It's always something going on. I like that.
So what you like about Greenville? And what don't? Well, you said it's slow, but what do you like about it?
I think because it is smaller, it's good opportunity for people, artists or makeup artists or any type of talent that you have. It's better for you to grow because you can reach out to people a little bit easier. It's not so hard. A lot of people,
One-on-one type
yeah,
of thing.
a lot of people here, I don't know if they're cousins for real or they just went to the same babysitter, but everybody knows each other, which is, I think is, good. Because somebody might know somebody who knows somebody, and that can really help you. So I do like that here. The older I get, I realize why my sister, she came after she had my nephew, because it is better for you to raise your child than it is in Boston, unless you live on the outskirts suburbs of Massachusetts. So I do like that.
So the city world.
What year you came here?
I was in fifth grade.
I was just like,
When I was in fifth grade, I was in South Carolina. I was about to go to my house. Yeah, Greenville to be exact, but okay. I think it's one more thing I was gonna say about Boston. I'm gonna leave it when I come back to it a little later. I was actually obviously we got you here. Obviously someone seen you town. We got A&R team out here. Shout out to them. You feel me? They informed me. Invite. You responded, which is great. Thank you for responding. Thank you for coming. So we want to get into a little bit of your artistry. Can you give me some inspiration that got you where you are now? What got you to doing music and things of that nature?
Originally, what put me in the booth was depression.
Okay.
Letting out my feelings. Now, I had been in a home studio in Atlanta when I lived there for a little while, and I was in 10th grade, and it was just my homegirl, her brother made beats, and they was called Homicide Boys. They wanted Homicide Girls so bad. We only made one song. I'll never forget it. It was Bad Boy. And they was like, "Oh, you wrote that by yourself?" And I'm like, "Yeah," because in my head, like, who else would write it? But so I'm like, "Yeah." And they thought it was fire, but I'm a whole nerd, so I ain't care nothing about doing no music.
Yeah.
But I was going through depression a couple years later, and somebody was like, "Just go to the booth." And I'm like, "What?" And they was like, "Go to the booth." And I went and listened. When I listened to this first song that I did, I was like, ain't no way my friends was hyping me up. Like, that was so wrong. But it did feel good, like you said, to just, like, let it out. I'm a very quiet, private person. So I either write poems or, write it in a journal, but I definitely don't talk about it. So that definitely, like, helped me, like, get out everything that I was feeling.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where it all started.
Okay. Well, that's like, that's self-inspired.
So what year was this like?
It was, when I went in the booth first was 3 years ago. When I started actually pushing it, like, finding myself, like, I can do something with this. It was 2 years ago. And I'll never forget, when I did the first song, I was in the studio, and somebody said something, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to focus on music. And I'll never forget, J Bluez was engineering me. He was like, for right now, you need to focus on clothes. Like, oh, I probably was really, like, slow at the time. He was like, right now, focus on clothes. So I was like, oh, okay. But now he be like, hyping me up. I just took me a while to sleep, like, by myself. So.
Did you focus on clothes?
Yeah, I still, like, focus on clothes. Not as heavy as I should be, but I'm about to be, but I was focusing on clothes. I made a lot of clothes, wedding dresses. Every year I was doing 2 prom dresses for girls who couldn't afford it, but they had, like, good grades in school. So I make them a custom dress, pay for their makeup, get it done. I've been in a lot of fashion shows, New York, Asheville, here, Charlotte. So fashion, I'm really big into fashion.
So nice.
I like Asheville. That's really nice.
So what was the next following song that you had kind of after you had finally went to the booth and let depression out and you just felt like, okay, I can do this. What was the next song that came and you was like, oh yeah, I'm with it. You feel like I'm with it. I'm about to do
When did I say I'm with it? It's a song that I never dropped it, actually. NBA Youngboat. It was NBA Youngboy and Lil Yachty, and I had did a song off their beat, and I was like, oh snap, this is hard. And then I did a song called Brazy, which now I don't really like it, but people still like it. Like, people at my job, like, why you ain't talking about this song? Like, that was like 2 years ago. But I had a video for it, and I performed it in New York, and people loved it. I don't know if it's because they feel like it's on some gang stuff because it's brazy, but really it's not.
Right.
I just be like, I'm going crazy. No, I'm going brazy. Like, they love it. So, like, I was like, okay, yeah, I can do this. I can do this, yeah.
Shout out to my young boy, a lot of cash. We got a song called Going Crazy.
Shout them out. Hey, wish them good luck this weekend down there in Atlanta.
Yeah, with some good luck.
Good
it.
luck.
So artist showcase.
Okay.
So your name, how did you come up with that?
I want to tell y'all, it's not this big old deep story. My favorite color is black, but everybody likes to say, oh, it's not a real color. So my color is blue.
Oh, okay.
My birthday is in September. I'm sapphire blue. There is no S because there's only one me. I've never met anyone like me. I've never clicked with anyone and be like, oh, you're just like me. No, it's just one blue, so it's a Z instead of an S. And the J, my real name is Jamila, J Bluez.
Okay. I like that.
So what, you a Virgo?
I am a Virgo. I am a Virgo. Gee, if you gotta say I'm
They
Virgo.
good people though. Virgos good people. They good people.
Some of them.
Well, most of them, they crazy now. If you cross them, they crazy, but they loyal to a fault.
Now I noticed something about you. I listen to your music and your appearance. You love your nails.
Yeah.
Let's get on that situation. Like, how did that come about? I know, most women love their nails, but you say you like yours a little longer.
I prefer to have it long. I will every now and then, do what I call house mom short or soccer mom short. Where most times they're long. In my head, I like, okay, so Bluenisha is this whole late 90s, early 2000s character. And during that time, it was SWV, it was FloJo, the track runner, and I don't know if y'all know, but one hand of her hand was like, the nails were super long, and then the other hand, when she had to grab it, was short. Like, it was just that era, and I'm stuck there, so my nails are just always long. My mom, I don't even know if I ever seen my mom wear fake nails, period. Or my sister, actually. It's just a me thing. I love my nails. I love what I can do with my nails. I just got my nails done on Saturday. I just went back yesterday. Like, I love my nails and my hair. That's my thing. Like,
You Saturday and went back on a
Monday.
Monday.
Damn, what you change the color? I mean, God damn,
You didn't even feel
I
it that
didn't touch nothing.
It's about 550 bill.
But no, man, what you know about FloJo? How you know about it?
I like black women.
FloJo.
I just
I ain't heard that name in a while.
Yeah, I research.
So that's what Bluenisha came from?
Bluenisha, somebody at work randomly, which I was working with him for a whole year. And one day I'm just working, and he like, Bluenisha, come here. And I looked at him like, yeah, you Bluenisha today.
Nigga, don't ever disrespect me like that.
And literally everybody at work calls me Bluenisha, to the point where they call me Nisha, and I'm like, y'all know Bluenisha not my real name. Like, they have nicknamed my nickname.
Yeah,
so that's where
you ran with
Bluenisha came
alter
from.
egos. Period.
Yep.
Bluenisha be her bad. You feel me? When you see Bluenisha, she her bad. I know that's right.
Okay, you say your name is, what's your name?
Jamila.
Jamila, okay. What's the difference between Jamila and Bluenisha?
And J Bluez. Three people.
Yeah, 3 people.
And J Bluez.
Tell us the
trifecta.
That made me crazy. Good. That made me crazy. Okay. As far as appearance, nothing at all. But, Bluenisha might live more in the late 90s with her appearance. So sometimes my nails will be longer than they are now, like more like the SWV length. I might have more of a updo or some flips, like back in the day type style. So that's how Bluenisha would dress. But her attitude and everything is the same. But Jamila is more quiet. J Bluez and Bluenisha might be on some shit like, okay.
Anything goes right here.
We is smoking weed.
No, we're not.
We're in California.
No, we're smoking Cuban cigars.
Herbal essence.
Herbal essence.
My bad. But yeah. So, J Bluez and Bluenisha might be like, fuck what a bitch got to say, but Jamila is more like, well, my mom said if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. You know what I'm saying? Jamila is work Jamila. But if you catch me outside, I'm going to be J Bluez, and it's like, I don't give a fuck about you. But Jamila is just going to be like, at work, like, okay, you got that one. But just in my head, don't let me catch you outside.
Okay, so who are you today? Which one?
I am. I'm really feeling like I'm Babyface Bluez today. Because, I got the pink on, but I'm J Bluez. Babyface Bluez, that just randomly came in my head, and I just tweeted it because I was looking at my own pictures. I was looking at my pictures in my phone, and I'm like, dang, I really don't look my age. I'm never going to age. Which, thank God, like, I'm okay with that. But and then I put on Twitter, I might as well be Babyface Bluez. So,
You saying you want to reveal your age?
I don't know. I'm 29. I will be 30 this year.
Yeah, you look great.
Thank you.
I don't need no arms in there.
We was really thinking about what, 22?
I think about like 22.
I said
I wasn't gonna give her
24.
that. I was gonna say about 27 and 29. But because that's when she said, like, I don't look my age. You feel when she said that, I was like, okay, if I'm giving her 27 to 26, she gotta be about 28. 29.
Yeah.
That's all right.
I'm about 24, 23. That's why I was
Because I can hear her music. She done been through some stuff. You can tell by her music she done been through some stuff.
my birthday was
Happy birthday again.
Happy
late
birthday.
Happy birthday,
Happy
too.
birthday.
I was about to punish you and post that video and cake out, but I didn't do you like that.
Oh, you should have.
I just let you real. I was about to say when the CEO bent, it's a show. It's a show.
3 legs.
Talking about the whole club here in the middle of the floor. Right.
Sometimes I have my days. Sometimes I have my days. So tell me, so can you tell me? Oh, you don't want to do? You want to? We go ahead and pass it. Damn. What's up, dude? Cause you know what I'm saying?
No.
So tell me this. So like, let's talk about some MCs, some female MCs or some male MCs that you really like. Who you into? Whether they underground or big. I think that's the right word.
Okay. Okay, I got you. I like Baby Plug, Sausalina. That's local. NFL Loaded. We just did a song together. Local artist. Yeah, local. Fine, very local.
Hold on, clarify. These are female ones?
NFL Sausalina is a girl, but Baby Plug and NFL they are guys. Baby Plug, he's more mainstream. I guess not like a baby mainstream, but he's still
on the rise.
yeah, he's still up there. I will always love Kanye.
Okay.
ASAP Rocky. Yeah. ASAP Rocky, Lil Uzi, Trippie Redd, Coil Ray. Before No More Parties, I love Coil Ray.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
would put that out
Dad's
there.
from Boston.
Yeah, I want to put that out there. I like a lot of people. It really just depends on my mood. I like Marilyn Manson. I like Kiss. Avril Lavigne. It just depends on my mood, honestly. I've been listening to Jasmine Sullivan, Hotels, lately.
I love that.
Yeah,
I love it. But I love that.
Y'all gotta understand a woman's perspective. So I listen to this.
Yeah, I definitely love that new one. So.
Jasmine always got some good shit.
Yeah.
5'2".
Yeah.
So what made you go vegan though?
I'm pescatarian.
Pescatarian.
Me too.
You are?
Tell me what it is. You are pescatarian.
Yes.
Okay.
So I eat seafood. Honestly, let me see. I'm going on year 2 in July. So it'll be 2 years. 2 years ago, my homegirl was like, her birthday's the end of August, and then mine's September. So she was just like, let's do no meat for 30 days. And I'm like, okay. Like, that's cool. Mind you, I already didn't eat beef and pork. If I did eat, it was going to be like a Philly cheesesteak because from Jersey Mike's, because that's the closest to, like, that tastes like home in Boston. But it'd tear my stomach up. My birth father is Muslim, so of course, like, no pork, no beef. So I was, just eating chicken and turkey, and she wanted to try it for 30 days. I'm like, okay. After 2 weeks, she gave up. I kept going and doing it, and then after my 30 days was up, I went to Chick-fil-A, and I wanted the chicken sandwich. It had been 30 days, and it tore me up, and I was like, okay, just forget it. So, yeah. I just said forget it, and here I am. I don't miss it, though, actually, which I thought I would because I was the chicken wing queen. But, yeah, I don't miss
Who
it.
had the best chicken wing? Who you had?
I would literally have to go to Pete, the one by Southside High School, across from that QT, and get a wing plate all flats, all sides with ranch.
Okay.
Right there going towards Whitehorse.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh, right, yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So you said your daddy was Muslim and your mama is
Christian.
So So
I was
how do
raised in a
you
Baptist
deal
church.
with it? Or how do you, what's your side in it?
I'm Christian. I was baptized in Baptist church, but my birth father, he wasn't really pushing us to be Muslim. You know, when you're younger, if I'm with my dad, then of course I go to the mosque. You know, you're younger, let's just you go where your parents go. But when we got older, it was always, he didn't raise us more on religion. He raised us more on mannerisms. Have respect for yourself, have respect for others. Treat yourself great, treat others great. That's what he cares about. Be happy in life. That's more what he installed in us.
So how many of it was y'all, like siblings?
Uh, I don't know, where my daddy was.
I ain't trying to put it out there.
Maybe like-
I'm just asking questions.
Like 6 that I know of from my father. My mom has 3.
Yeah.
It's me, I'm the baby, and then my sister, she lives in Bowling Springs. We're 9 years apart, and then my brother, he's still in Boston. I think we're like 12 years apart. Yeah. Yeah, I'm baby.
Baby.
Probably spoiled.
I would like to say, actually, my mom, coming from my mom, she spoils all of us, even my grown ass brothers. Still, that's just
My mom did the same thing.
how she is. That's how she is.
So your bond with your family, is it like a tight bond? Like, are y'all
On my mother's side, it is. We are. Let me see. My grandmother had, I want to say it was 14. I think my grandfather, before they got married, already had 9, and then, yeah, no, yeah, altogether. So it was 14 in the home, and so that's like 14 aunts and uncles, over 70 grandchildren, over 50 great grands. We have a big family.
Gotta keep it tight, though.
At grandma's house.
Keep it tight, though.
Of course,
For
yeah.
real, you gotta keep that tight.
Mhm.
That's like an army.
Yeah.
You feel me? For real.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, it's
Know
a
what I'm
lot.
saying?
It's a lot.
That's the generational wealth bound to happen.
But on my father's side, there is a lot of them too. I think my grandma had like 6. A lot of grandchildren. Muslims are more quiet, private, ducked off, so I didn't go there as much. But I mean, I know who they are.
You picked up morals from, like,
Yes.
yeah, like you said.
Yeah, I love a big family. I think it's fun. You don't need friends when you have a big family. I love having a big family. You're not bored. You're never bored. It's a comedy show too. Yeah.
So besides music on your off time, what you like to do?
Make clothes. And if I'm not making clothes, I'm watching Hulu. But make clothes. Make clothes.
Watching Hulu.
Hulu.
Okay, so tell me this, can you give me your perception when you think female MC, female artists, give me your perception of who you think you are, and give me a perception of what you don't want to do, like how you don't want to, because obviously you got trifecta going on, 3 different personalities in one, but like how do you want like your audience not to perceive you, and then tell me how you would like it to perceive you.
I have never wanted to be perceived as, let me think of what the word would be. I want to be okay with being sexy and okay to show my body off without it crossing the line of looking like a hoe. You know what I'm saying? So I want to be able to talk nasty because I think sex is very beautiful. My mom raised me that sex is beautiful, that nothing is wrong with sex, it's human nature, but I want to be able to rap about sex without people being like, you are a hoe or you're a slut. You know what I'm saying? Because the very sexual things I could be talking about, I could be talking about that with one particular person. I don't have to be talking about it with, multiple people. Sex is something everyone has. Like everyone, most people, a lot of people have sex. So I want to be able to freely talk about sex, freely talk about head, sometimes I might want to wear baggy clothes, but sometimes I might want to wear something see-through, and I still want to be looked at as the same. I don't want people to feel like, oh, she's a hoe because she wore that, because that's not the case.
Okay, I like the vibe. I like the vibe. I like accept me for who I am. You feel me? Because I mean, like, in the day, depending on what type of woman you are, like who you're appealing to, who your demographic is, like everyone is going to be marketed in a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? You don't have when you say, oh, I didn't want to do this, I didn't want to do that, but everybody got their lane.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the one major thing, and I just like the way the women just coming up. There's a lot of women locally, a lot of women in the South. They're doing a lot of things and stuff like that, you know. Women too, so like, look at this woman like a beautiful, sexy, chocolate Amazon. You did.
Alright, let's get to your album.
What you saying? That's what she was saying, bro. Get your flower. Get your flower, bro.
I agree with you.
Let's talk about their music though.
That Bluez, like you said, who Bluez was, or whatever, but like, what made you say like I can make a whole album about this particular personality? Like, you know what I mean? Or what made you, you know what I mean, go ahead and be like, I'm gonna name this Bluez? Because obviously, I guess you feel like the song is maybe a part of her, or I don't know, unless it was just like something you just ran with.
First of all, I really like the name, but when I chose the songs, which some of the songs were written like a year and a half ago, recorded a year and a half ago. But me going back listening to old songs, and I'm like, oh snap, this fits the vibe of Bluez, so let me throw that on there. It is like a whole vibe, and at that particular time, I had like a video shoot, super long nails, updo hair, like a Bluez look.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, I was really feeling that whole late 90s look at the time, and it was just like Bluez, like all these songs, they have to be on Bluez. They just all flow together. They all give me that Bluez vibe. It's not one song that I listen to and be like, yeah, nah, this Jamila, not Bluez. Like, they all Bluez.
And I see, is it 4.8 million now?
Yes.
I think they produce what, like 80 tracks, something like that, 8 or 9.
About 8 or 9.
How is that chemistry?
It's great. I don't know. It's just like, it's like he knows what song I wrote, and he sends me like 50 beats a week, and I'd be like, okay, I be working, so just give me time. But anything he sends me is just like hard. Like, I love his beats. And then
Where's he from?
Anderson, but he lives in Florida.
Is that the, what did you say, 448?
448.
That's the
He's supposed to be
448 boys.
Yeah.
Okay,
Supposed to be with the
okay.
448
yeah.
Empire. So.
That's the Rocket, right? Is that
No, it's like Blitz.
Okay, okay.
But yeah, another guy I've been working with like lately, which he will be all on the next project. His name is Lucky. He goes by Lucky Such a Loner. So he was on 2 tracks, which those I actually made when Bluez was finished. But once he sent me those beats, I was like, oh, now I gotta put this on Bluez. I ain't gotta put this on Bluez. So that was popping in Ho Ass. They produced those 2. And now me and him. Thank you. So now me and him have a whole project coming, which is called Lucky Bastard. I wanted to use his name, so I called it Lucky Bastard.
Okay, that's something new.
Yeah.
She had Pound Cake on the track.
Yeah, I wrote it down. Okay, I did block list, and I never send my songs to friends too much after I record. It's just something that I just don't do. But I was like, I wonder how he would feel about this. So I said I wasn't going to ask him to get on it. I was just going to see how he feels about it.
That was block list, right?
Mm-hmm, it was block list. So I sent it to him. And he was like, you got to put me on it. And I was like, that's all I wanted you to say. And probably like 3 days later, I had a video shoot. He came, we shot the video, we stayed at the studio, and he recorded his part. And that's how Block List came out. Yeah.
Shout out him. Shout out.
Yeah. I wear his lip gloss.
Mm.
By the way.
So you got
Support.
anything special?
Oh no,
Okay,
so
my bad.
I ain't even say that. Damn, I ain't even say that.
I got questions.
I wanted to run down the track list, and I wanted you to tell me what kind, like why you named the song.
Okay.
Well, I'm go ahead and say what you was gonna say, bro.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so we got East Side shit.
It's called East Side, and some people are like, you're not from the East Side, but they're talking about South Carolina. So I was talking about East Coast, that's Boston, but East Side just sounded better for me. And when I was rapping the song, East Side was just better for me. It's East Coast, it's Boston, Massachusetts. So that's just introducing myself like I'm a Boston baby. That's just the introduction for you. Like, boom, here I am.
I'm asking my old lady, like, you know that shit? I mean, I don't know her. I swear, the people knew you, but they wasn't just saying, like, I don't know.
Not from the East Side. No.
What about, I'm looking at Bonnet.
Hey, kind of the song is like self-explanatory. When you getting fucked real good, you know, initially she might put that bonnet on, but when she get up, that bonnet not gonna be on.
You gonna be with my bonnet. You might come in and that bonnet on.
Yeah. What bonnet? It's on the floor. It's at the bottom of the bed. It's at the bottom of the bed now.
Under the bed.
Yeah. Under the bed.
I do some wild things. Under the damn bed, damn butt. Alright, tell me what about hoe ass.
Oh, dealing with whole ass niggas. Like, so it's just like, yeah, self-explanatory. So it's just like, hoe ass. And then I just wanted to say, you know, it's like an acronym, but at the same time, it's like, I'm laughing at your ass. Like, I took your credit card, but I didn't. Some people had said that I stole the credit card, and if you listen to the song, he gave me the credit card. I just purchased something more than what he thought I would purchase. I just ran it up.
Yeah.
I just took me and my homegirl shopping. He just thought I was going to buy one pair of shoes, and I bought me and my homegirl some red bottoms and some Christian Dior or whatever like that. But
Boy,
I did not steal it. I did
not.
not steal it, though. So I just want to clarify that. I did not steal the
So
card.
what's your definition of hoe ass?
A hoe ass nigga, just like everything that ends with an ass. Cheating ass nigga, a lying ass nigga, a punk ass nigga, a bitch ass nigga.
Well, we got a new album coming out, baby. You did. We got a new album. We're working on a whole. This is another one. After you drop the net, we got a whole another one.
What about Own It?
On
I think that's what it is. Like,
I was singing?
yeah,
On me.
like
On me.
I was trying to figure out like what she was going with it.
It was I want you to put that big dick on me. Like,
Yeah, but it was different
everything.
from
My
what
voice
you
was different.
normally-
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the flavor you put on it, like, I know if you was gonna do something, you could have done it better, but I was just like, I guess you was trying to freak it. Like,
Yeah,
do her
it was
own
like-
thing.
I don't know.
I'm not trying to disrespect.
No, you
that.
good. You're good. It was just like, I want to change my voice. It was just like that.
Yeah, like try to do something.
Like I went to the studio like my regular voice, and I was like, save that. Let me try something else.
It was still straight though. I'm not
So change it.
discrediting it. Like, it was straight. You feel me?
You're good. Even if you hated it, you could be like, yeah, I wasn't fucking with it. That's fine. Because people don't realize they need that. They need to know like what people like. Yeah, you need it. So it's good.
Okay, I see what's going on. Brother, dude, I get deep into this. I get deep in this. So you said you like poetry.
I do.
You like writing?
Yes.
I mean, you good. Like, so do you have some particular poets that you do like?
It wasn't something. No, I can't say yes or no. It wasn't something that I just got deep into and researched it. It was more just me putting my thoughts on paper because I'm more of a quiet person. I don't talk about like how I feel or what's going on in my head, I just write it down. I've always been like that since like middle school. Like journals and journals and journals. Like that's something my mom would do. Like find me journals if she sees that oh, she's a little off, she's not happy like she usually is, because I'm a happy person. So she'll go and buy me a journal, write it down, like whatever. That's just what I do. But it's not something like, oh, let me look up these poets and see what they were talking about, or let me go to a show they're doing poetry. Like, no, it was just me just getting my feelings out.
Okay. So do you freestyle poetry?
Not really. I always write it down.
Okay. I got something for you.
Okay.
Alright, so I was sitting over here thinking, wow, like, I be writing. I be doing poetry too, so I got like 2-3 lines. Hey, Silent, I want you to catch this. It's an alley-oop. I'm gonna tell you. So I'll be like, down in the deep blue sea. Nigga, I gotta keep my abundance, but you a hoe ass, but boy, your black ass is so amazing to me. That's it. You ready to go? You got this.
Those are my songs.
Yeah. I know what you said. I was just saying, I thought y'all would catch the vibe.
I was. I thought you gonna keep going.
I did too, but yeah. But then I'm like, wait, those are my songs.
Yeah, so that was my 2 lines I had for you today.
That's what he do.
I like poetry too. So
Okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to dedicate. Have you ever seen Love Jones?
Yeah.
So that's one of my favorite movies. You feel me? So me and Nia alone, we had this undeniable bond that she wasn't really doing. So like Lorene's Tate, like I have to admit that, like, that I like poetry. So when I try to get in my poetry bag, I try to picture myself on the stage talking to her. That was about it. That's about it. So listen, we got this thing on the HTG podcast with Anything Goes. It's called the Killer KJ SB Mystery Box, right? We have Killer KJ who's to your right. Mm-hmm. You feel me? She has this box. Her and Cash out. They're gonna ask you a few questions. You deal.
Okay.
It's a gang thing tonight.
Gang take over. Okay. Just a few questions, just to get your take on a couple of things. There's a lot in here, actually. I didn't expect to be that much, but we're just going to do a few of them.
Okay.
Okay, so the first question is, what are 3 things you notice on a person at a first glance?
Wait, is this a girl or a boy?
A guy.
Oh, okay. They shoes, they nails, their hair, their like haircut, facial, all the haircut. Hair.
Okay, so the next one is, would you rather a Beyonce record or a Kelly Rowland record?
Beyonce.
You like Beyonce better than Kelly?
I don't know. I like them both, but Beyonce.
The next one is, name 5 things that inspire you.
Musically. A better lifestyle, period, for me and my family. Fashion inspires my music also, because it could be like a rock star look, and then it can give a rock star type of song. My mood can inspire my music. I might feel like a nigga probably might have been playing with me. I want to talk junk. A nigga might have been playing with me. I want to be sad. I might be happy. Credit done went up. I'm doing a happy song. Whatever. Work inspires me, because when I be going in there, I be like, boy, I can't keep coming in here. Work definitely inspires me.
Do you have kids? No, this is but I'm
No.
Okay. She be saying family, I be thinking she might like son or daughter.
No. When I say family, I'm like,
you mean just your whole family?
yeah,
my
nieces, nephews, more is what I'm talking about.
Sure.
One 15 that inspires me.
29, no kids, fellas. Rock star. Yeah.
I don't know. Just go ahead.
Oh, I'm saying.
But I only hear it.
Oh, yeah, HTG, baby.
You already
Everything
know.
gone.
You already know what time it is.
Okay.
Rule number
Would you
one.
rather a Drake record or a Trey song?
Drake.
Fuck Drake.
But I like Trey
I
songs.
know you like Drake. Why you just go back
A Drake, though. A Drake.
Drake gonna make a hit out of it.
Anytime. Every time.
Trey song's going savage right now.
I don't know what
Drake.
He is. Would you rather a Sweetie record or a Megan Thee Stallion?
Saweetie.
Okay, ACL,
Yeah.
Mulatto, or Trina?
Because without Trina, the baddest bitch, like, would there be Mulatto? So Trina.
Okay, makes sense. Rihanna or Janae Aiko?
Wipe your ass. This is gonna wipe your ass right here.
But
I'm going to say Rihanna. I'm not even going to look at you. But
Janae talk that shit. I can't
She
even lie.
does.
I be with my old lady like, they put that Janae in. Bump that Janae.
Okay, and the last one is Cardi B or the City Girls.
Cardi.
All right, that is it.
yeah. All right.
You got good taste.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so let's see here. Had the Killer KJ SB mystery box. He had this thing called Cash Mines. I know he had something on his mind. You got something for me, brother?
No, I'm good. I done gave all my talk.
You gave all your
If
talk?
I knew we was gonna have the cash mines today, I would have helped it.
You got me on point.
I would have helped it. My bad. You know what I mean? Do something about that.
Turnover. Do the alley. Perfect alley.
Perfect alley.
Perfect alley.
Definitely would.
Okay, so tell me this. You make it, right? They come in, sign your name on the dotted line. What's the first thing you doing? After you
Like,
sign your name.
After I've read it, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, okay.
after you did all the correct procedural
Okay.
things, you signing it, like, now that thing it already transferred. You
I
a
got to pay off
notification
my student loan.
outside first thing.
I got to. That's the first thing. I have to pay off my student loan.
Crazy. I need to pay mine off too.
I got to pay them off, and then I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure I still be paying IRS, so I want to go ahead and pay them off. Because I don't want to be filing bankruptcy and all that.
Yeah.
So
Right.
I got to take care of those two first. And then after that, I'll pay my car off so I can give it to my niece and give me a new car.
Yeah.
Dream car. What's your dream car?
My dream car, I really want. I need two. Okay, so a Trackhawk Jeep Blue, and then I don't even know the proper name of it, but I call it a white boy truck. Big old wheels, real tall.
Okay. Got it.
Gotta be black. Need that.
That's me.
Shout out to my man.
That's all I want is a big back truck
Yes.
with the wheels, chrome,
Yes.
every tinted window.
Yes.
That's me.
Tyler, what's he?
Yeah, with the trucks.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, baby.
Yeah.
Big trucks.
Big truck, dirt bike, shit.
Dirt bike, body, big shit.
Alright, so you got what's your you about to lace on what's your dream track? Like who you want to have a feature?
Okay. You don't have to feed me too. You can't just be throwing names out because they pop.
Locally, then mainstream.
Okay, locally, then mainstream. I've done a song with locally the people I wanted to do a song with. Mainstream would be. Well, it's tricky. But if I could get on a song with Uzi and just rock out,
Oh, you with it?
yeah, Uzi.
Uzi is like a mega star.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he like a mega star. He be doing some shit like
Yeah.
yeah, shout out to Drama them boy. You hear me? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Make your things move. Make your things move. So tell me, it's like what you got coming up in the near future? I know you said you got new music. Are you trying to get some shows booked? You trying to be out here? You trying to promote? You think what you got going on?
I do have a show. I have a show August. I mean not August. April 2nd. Good Friday at Cream. The 2000s party. Juvenile's coming, so I'm gonna be opening up. I would like to do more shows, but I'm gonna be honest. I would prefer doing more videos, and that's what I'm trying to focus on doing, giving more videos than anything. It's a lot of COVID out here, so it's not too many shows going on. So more videos. I do have a project, Lucky Bastard, coming. I'm not giving that date, but it is coming. So pay attention. Lucky Bastard. Yep. It's an EP, so fewer songs, 5-6 songs. And very, very soon, I'm going to be relaunching my clothing line. So, blue. Blue is the new black. Yes.
Is it spelled BLUE?
It is. It is. Because the clothes would be so extra that the name just didn't really have to go, be too extra. But yes, those are the things that are coming up.
Okay, you gotta keep it all in line.
Yeah.
Keep it all up under one umbrella. Keep the brand name close to the main act. You feel me? So everybody can recognize and listen.
And me and Salsalina have a tape coming also this summer. So if you haven't listened to Salsalina, make sure you listen to Big Salsa. That's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be
I'm ready to hear
that's
it.
gonna be crazy.
I'm ready to hear it. You definitely ready to come to the show April 2nd.
April 2nd, Club Cream.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure y'all come out for y'all 2000s gear and not 2019. I want bamboo earrings. I want long nails. I want airbrush booties. I want all of that. Twerking, Travis Porter, Make It Rain, all that.
Okay. I like your vibe. I like your style, man. I like your style. So first of all, I want to say thank you for coming to the HTG podcast. Yeah, where anything goes, have a spoken for you. HTG, anything goes. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Thank you for coming. Brother, thank you. Hey, thank you for doing what you doing, bro. You feel we're gonna get into that. I'm about to get you over here on this side of you.
Listen, I'll be you got my number.
Oh yeah, we work
here to support my artists today.
Most definitely. Most definitely, baby, Bluez.
Yeah.
So this is what I want to do. I want to go around the room. I want all the co-hosts to tell everybody where they can find them at, and then we'll come at y'all beautiful special guests. You're gonna tell them where they can find you at, and then I'm gonna say something. And then we're gonna get up out of you.
Y'all can find me on Instagram at _KAE_JAYY. That is 2 Y's.
2 eyes.
Yo, it's boy Cash Out. You can find me on Facebook at Cash Out Keys with a K. On Instagram, Cash Out _Keys 74. On Snapchat, Cash First Always with a C.
I deleted it. My brother, you want to tell them where they can find you at?
Yeah, man. You find me on all social medias at Brave the Brilliance. That's Brave with an E. Brave the Brilliance on all social medias. Yes, sir. But
Yes, sir. Ski. Y'all already know. My beautiful queen.
Okay, I am on Instagram, official J.Bluez. That's the Z, not an S. On Twitter, official J_Bluez. And on Snapchat, I'm not a big snapper, but Animal J Millie, MILLY. Don't ask me. I don't know. And I just want to say that my name is just J Bluez, not J.Bluez. Okay?
Yeah, you're right.
There's only a dot on Instagram because It has to be.
Think. People think. People please think. Hey, you already know it's SB Hot Star, Facebook, Instagram, www.hcgpodcast.buzzsprout.com. That's gonna take you to the Instagram, the Facebook, take you to all the audio platforms. HCG Podcast, YouTube, SB Visions, Facebook. We in Greenville, South Carolina, 864. I got my boy Crash. I got Killer KJ. We got Babyface Blues in the building. You did. We got all the Silent Assassins, and you already know what it is. HCG Podcast. We out.